Hi guys, welcome to another diecast moment with your boy Scorpio, and we're here to have fun today. What are we gonna do? We're gonna do a speed test today. That's right. And what are we gonna speed test? We're gonna speed test 4 of the newest cars that have come out this year that you probably want to see. What are we gonna test them out on? Well, we're gonna use this right here. That's right, the Hot Wheels Track Builder Speed Timer. Now, we're going to see how accurate it is or inaccurate it is. People like Mr. Mom's Racing, who says, yeah, it's kind of good for like the short cars, but long cars, not so good. Some other people swear by it and say it works fine. So, we're going to see. Because we used to have to rely on this because we had this, which was the 3D bot maker timer, which Red Pill loves. If you ever go to Red Pill's channel, his racing channel, he has 2 of these. Racism, accuracy, so perfect. But then 3D bot maker stopped making this, so people had to revert back to this. So let's just do a review and see how good it is, and you can make your own judgment for yourself. But check it out. Not only are we going to time it and see which car is the fastest, I'll time all the cars, all 4 of them, twice. And then, out of the best time that car gets, we'll have that as their best time. And if this speed tester says that that car is the fastest, then we're not just going to take the word for it. We're going to take it to the 6-lane track and race all 4 cars and run them twice and see if it's accurate or not. And then you could be the judge yourself. If you want to know how this bad boy works, well, it takes 3 AAA batteries in the back. And as the car goes past the sensor right here, then it gives a reading of how fast the car goes. Now, if you want to be really accurate, you take the number that it gives you and you divide that by 64, and that will give you the time, like in miles. Like it's 4 miles per hour, 6 miles, whatever. Okay, well, there you go. Let's get into it and see what cars we're going to race today. All right, let's meet the cars that will be in our speed test today. First of all, we got the new Porsche 911 GT3 RS with our boy Tanner Fox. Yes, indeed. Then next over here, you got the Lamborghini Sesto Elemento. And next to that, you've got the Lamborghini Centenario Roadster. And next to this, well, you know what this is. You got the Bugatti Chiron in the Zamac. And all of these cars right here, let me pan it out. There you go. Are all newer cars for this year. So, without any further ado, let's get into it. All right, here you go. Here is the 6 lane that everyone's familiar with. And there's the setup. We got the timer sitting there all ready to go. And those will be stopping it. All right, so let's get into it and see what happens. Here we go. We got the Porsche ready first. Here we go. All right, looks like we got a 458. All right, now it's time for our second run of the Porsche. Let's see what we get. $458. All right, now we got our Sesto Elemento. Let's see its first run. $457. Now it's time for our second run of the Sesto Elemento. $471. All right, it's time for our first run of the Lamborghini Centenario Roadster. Let's see what we get. $435. Okay, Centenario Roadster's ready for a second run. $433. Okay, now it's time for the Bugatti Zamac Chiron for his first run on the speed test. Here we go. $432. All right. And now it's time for the Bugatti Chiron's second run. Here we go. $431. All right, guys. Now let's take a look at the results. So, our Porsche 911 GT3 RS by Tanner Fox. The first run was a 458, and the second run was also a 458. So that's pretty cool. Then we got over here to our Sesto Elemento. The first run was a 457, and then the second run was a 471, quite a bit faster. So let's go over here to the Lamborghini Centauro Roadster. The first run was 435, and the second run was 433, both very close to each other. And then we get to our Bugatti Chiron. The first run was a 432, and the second run was a 431. So, based off of the paper here, the fastest car should be the Porsche 911 GT3 RS, with the second closest would be the Sesto Elemento. So they're very close with the 457, but if it's a 471, then the Sesto should blow out the Porsche. So there's only one way to find out, is we've got to race all of these cars. So let's throw them up on the track. Okay, so lanes 3 and 4 can't be used because these cars are so wide, their little hips just won't let you pull the lever down. Won't be a fair race. So I divided the cars up into 2 lanes here and here. So we're lanes 1 and 2 and 5 and 6. So the slowest cars I put in this, and the fastest cars I put in here. Then I'll switch them up. It won't really matter. So we will see just how accurate the speed tests are. So we know these two scored the highest, with the Porsche with a 458 in both runs, and the Sesto Elemento with a 457, and then a whopping 471 increase. And then over here, we saw the Lamborghini Centauro come up with a 435 and a 433, and the Bugatti came up with a 432 and 431, which are very close to each other. So they should be the slowest cars here. All right, let's fun. Let's race them a couple times. On your mark, get set, and go. There you go. There's your first winner, lane 5. On paper, it's correct. Let's run it again. All right, guys, let's do it. Time for a second run. All right, we know that Porsche took it, and it should, because that's what the timer said it was the fastest. All right, here we go. Winner, lane 1. And there you go. The paper is correct. Let's see which one of these slower cars is the fastest. So it says that the Lamborghini Centauro Roadster is a 435 and a 433, where the Bugatti Chiron is a 431, 432. So by that being said, the Centauro should win this race. All right, let's see. On your mark, you set. And it's true. There you go. We'll switch the lanes just to be fair. All right, race 2 between these two. Let's see if the Roadster can take it again. Winner, lane 2. Yes, it did. All right, guys. So I'd have to say that the Hot Wheels Track Builder speed test was pretty accurate. It messed up a little bit on the Sesto Elemento when it gave it a second run of 471, but the first run was highly accurate because it was right behind our Porsche. It was kind of crazy. And it was kind of crazy too that the order I raced them was from fastest to slowest. That just was a coincidence. But there you have it, guys. So yeah, if you get the Track Builder speed test, because that's all that's out there, at least run the cars twice, and that should pretty much give you an accurate measurement of which car is faster. And then it doesn't hurt to race them to see what it is. So thank you guys for everything. You guys are the best, and you guys have a marvelous day. And until next time, love, peace, and hair.